Hello, everyone. Welcome. So, I recently got a bunch of new subscribers, and while I am working on longer stuff that's geared towards YouTube, I wanted to share some old videos from Instagram. I think they do a pretty decent job of showing who I am and where I'm coming from in terms of what content I'm going to be putting out and what my goals are. So, this video is actually inspired by the infographic you see on the screen, which you can totally download on Patreon. It's in high res. And this infographic is designed to show how feminist theory is just part of the larger movement. I used to do action back in the day, and now I focus more on theory because I like to do education. And then I also dabble in some research as an advisor, and sometimes I edit and all the, related things. We'll get into that later. Anyway, I plan on doing something longer and more detailed based off of this. I just wanted to give a little taste of what's to come. So, again, thank you, welcome, and huge shout out to my patrons for making this possible. Let's go. Okay, so I was going to release a video on the male gaze and like why it's so annoying that its true definition has totally been misapplied, right? And then I realized I never really bothered to explain like why I would even care about this stuff and how I understand theory. And so I made this little graphic. Essentially, I came into feminism as an activist. And as I got older, I shifted more into inspiring research, contributing to research. And also now I'm an advisor for research and also being a theorist. So I was an activist. I noticed that our activism was very much not addressing the unique needs of Black women. So I got into intersectionality theory because the activism I was doing was around the law, and intersectionality was started out as a legal theory. And so I think the thing is just like when we think about feminism, it's research, it's action, and it's theory all together. Theory is nothing without research and action. And the thing is, like, it's not just that, like, theory is supposed to inspire action and form action, but also it will look at the action on the streets and take that information and synthesize new understandings, new theories to improve further action. So it's basically about making the movement more effective, right? And it's about understanding our world. And the thing is, when you're doing theory, you are a part of a certain tradition. You're drawing from a certain body of knowledge and understanding and ideas and concepts. And when you just take these different labels and these words, you're not theorizing. If you're not connecting to those things, you're basically engaging in reactionary rhetoric. Anyway, these are just sort of my thoughts that I've been thinking about, like, why am I online? What am I doing here? What are my strategies? And I definitely think being a theorist is one of my favorite ways of being an educator online, and my contributions to public feminism and different counter narratives. I think what we're seeing is that there's just a lot of political talk out there, but not a lot of political education. And you shouldn't have to be a part of the academy to have good, grounded, informed political education and engagement and discussion.